Alright, let's do this. And this. Boom! See, I got inspired. I was planning on doing this. I had like 4 hours on Water Blaster today. Worked hard this afternoon. I need this is my reward. I need to reward myself. And we're going to do it at Blueprints. Let's go. I don't have a lot of time to dilly-dally, so I'm going to go reasonably fast. Hopefully not too fast, but reasonably fast. My sticker finally came off. Okay, we'll grab our allowance with the boot. We'll go to our outer room and we will go see what we get. What kind of run am I trying to go for? My goals are to get the boiler room into the furnace, into the pump room, into the laundry. I would also be willing to go for a schoolhouse run, because I have added a 9th classroom. I might go for root cell actually though, because I have the gardening blessing. I believe I've still got the gardening blessing, which will so dig spots could be good. And if I get the lab that triggers on digging up trash, yeah, blessing of the gardener. Got 1 day left on that. I don't think it's worth going in just yet. We'll save the energy because I don't think you get a shovel in there. So hopefully I get the lab trigger for either hallway up a hallway or dig up trash. Is your list of streams in order since it's across 2 accounts? No, there isn't. I could start uploading them to the VODs channel and get them in order there. Dean's always a good start. Carry on. Observatory is always good. We don't want a maze chamber, pantry, bit of money. No, we got observatory. Look how many stars we have. 30. We have reached 30 stars. What does it give us? Apples are better. We get a key and we get sale. Things are half price today. Those are all good. Cool. Sale. Okay, green rooms. Maybe. No. Secret passage. Release a room, color of your choice. What would I choose? I might go secret passage, but we decide later what we want to get from it. If we get the lab hallway for hallway, then we can choose a hallway to go off there. So we're going to do this now, but we're not going to go in. That is there. We'll come back to that later. Do I do Den? Yes, let's do Den. Geist bedroom. I don't mind a Geist bedroom. Corridor, let's save for potential labs. We'll go Geist bedroom. We'll get ourselves our die. If I was channel without comments, would be interesting, yeah. I might just have to do a dump of what I've got. I'm gonna go this way now. What do we got? Commissary, empty closet, billiard room. We think we go billiard room. I want more gems. Would be interested to see if we get a shovel, but it uses my last gem. We go billiard room. It's the billiard room, not the parlor, but that's all right. It's always good to get this done. 3 squared is 9. 5 take away 5 squared is 1. No. Zero squared is 0. I'm thinking anything to the power of 0 is 1. So this has got to be 5 squared take away 5, which is 20. Oh, this is interesting. What's the order of operations here? So we go 6 squared take away 20 is 16. Yep, that's it. You add them first. Silver key. Secret passage. Secret passage. Through the mansion. Green rooms do not cost gems to draft. This is a good one to get in combination with all my curry yards. So I think we grab this now. Pantry is good for getting us over there, but we're going to grab this one now. Any free thing to pick up? I can't quite tell. Do I carry on or do I go back to entrance hall? I think I see what's in entrance hall first before I continue up. Siri corridor, I kind of want to save that. Chapel is interesting because I want to see what's on the other side of it, and that potentially lets me do that. Things are half price is another interesting thing to think of as well. It uses a gem, but I can probably purchase it. Then we go commissary here and see what we shovel. Shovel, we want a shovel. And I think we just grab the shovel now. So grab the shovel and we'll grab ourselves a couple of gems. We'll come back for gems, salt shakers and keys later. I'm not going to dig yet. We're looking for something to give us a terminal to start a lab experiment. Hopefully it is the lab, which then lets me connect into the shelter, because if it is triggered on digging up trash, then, well, we're going to trigger the shelter and every door is unlocked after that. Okay, we're not digging yet. We didn't get anything there. That's unfortunate. Let's continue. Curry yard is decent and lets us keep going and gets us off to the left. It's a good start for hallways of hallways if we can get ourselves the lab. I really want lockbox, and I really want to get ourselves the lab. Dig. I'm gonna go this way. Patio spread. Here's a hall off a hall. It's not what we want, but it's a hall off a hall. Well, we don't have it. We don't have the lab going yet. Patio is an interesting call. Spreads gems. I've got 2 gems already. I've got lots of curry yards, so I could get better spread. But 2 gems is all right for now. And there is something beside the barbecue that I need to check. And I have a shovel. We're going to go patio. Welcome to the pie. Occasionally you may discover small ones, dirt in certain rooms of the estate. With a shovel, one may be able to excavate the suspicious dig spots. A file cabinet key. I need to get to the archives. I was just spam clicking there. The reason why I knew something was there is because when I drained the aquarium, Just looking for the screenshots. There. When I drained the aquarium, we had this X beside the barbecue. And now we'll find the filing cabinet key. So we're going to have to look for the books in this configuration for that filing cabinet and then open the bottom from the filing cabinet. I haven't spotted anything on these. So there's the X there. Unless I'm blind. The laundromat for the shops. But that into that is going to be interesting. So that was good. Still not digging, not yet. Find me the lab. Dang, find me the lab. I could re-roll for it. I could re-roll for it. I'm going to take a Carryard and then we'll see what we've got in the corner. Any item? I would really like to find the shovel in here. Okay, lab is more likely in here, so I might actually re-roll for it. Storm is interesting. Nursery uses that. I'm going to use a re-roll. Don't you love it when a plan comes together? Do we get... Oh, we get the magnifying glass. The reason why it was more likely for the lab to be here is because it's on the corner and the lab only has 2 doors. Rooms like the Carryard, like the den, like the secret passage, like the spare terrace, you can't get on the corner because it would have a door leading outside. So it's... So I knew that was the I knew I was likely to get it with re-rolling here. Okay, what have we got? We want haul off a hole or dig up trash. Those are the triggers that we want. Every time we find some trash while digging, we could either add a small chest to the entrance hall, or we gain a star. I was really hoping that a mail would be delivered to the mailroom. I don't think we want to add aquariums, though that's interesting. Why have the option for adding aquariums to today's draft pool? The additional aquariums are probably going to have more information in them. You need to get the 4 aquariums from them. Are my aquariums drained at the moment? What do I have in my pump room? Did I get a pump room this day? I don't think I did. I ended that day early, so it's not that odd. Okay, pump room in this day. I went to the pump room after the kitchen. So I ran there now. No, when did I go pump room? There. Aquarium is currently empty. So I don't need a pump room to check this. And they don't cost anything to draft. It would be awesome to get a lot more stars, but I want to see why is it an option to add aquariums. Has there been a day where I have had 2 aquariums already? If I haven't, I'm going to check the VOD. So no, there was none of these ones. 1 aquarium, because I have chosen it as a lab experiment previously. 1 aquarium, no. I don't think I have then. So if multiple aquariums are useful for me, that's what I'm thinking, Zizify. That's what I'm debating right now. This is a really good day for getting the experiment done. If the aquariums are the same, this is a wasted opportunity. I think we go for this on another day when I'm not as likely to get it. I will get it, but I won't be as likely. And at that point, I can check their multiple aquariums for what's in them. Because I can just get loads of stars. And loads of stars are going to help me with really good runs in the future. Are you sure, T? Have you followed this account? This is Blade Human, not Blade. Bell. 3 aquariums at today's draft pool. You get so many aquariums. Surely 30 stars is enough for now. This is such a good combination. Root cellar, curry yards, each time he finds trash while digging. That is a really, really good combination. If there was add a letter to the mailroom, instant take. The thing is, why is that an option? Why do you want to add aquariums to today's draft pool? Why would you want that? I'm going to go aquariums. I'm going to go aquariums. It gives us information. What's the difference? Blade Human is for either a stream that's not as long or that is likely to be interrupted. Blade is my regularly scheduled times, or when I can do a long stream and not be interrupted. So this one's likely to be a shorter stream. Oris. We need to get ourselves a nursery. At 3 aquariums at today's draft pool. Let's see if I regret this. Okay, I can start digging up these holes now. Are there any in here? Nope. But there's one in here. If I get a metal detector, I want to combine it with the Do I want to combine it with the magnifying glass? Depends what else I get, but we start digging. Nothing of interest was buried here. That doesn't trigger the experiment. This does. 3 aquariums have been added to the draft pool. There's going to be so many aquariums today. Okay, into here. Boom. 3 aquariums have been added to the draft pool. Food. Food. I can eat this now. I was saving that in case it was whenever you eat an apple, which it wasn't. I can go do the secret passage because I don't need to draft secret passages of secret passages anymore. Okay, I am going to go to the root cellar and do all the digging in there. And then decide what to do after that. Just this way. We've just added 12 aquariums to the draft pool. I'll head back to the lab because I can remote into the shelter and unlock every door. Welcome, Techno. Oh, I really hope that there's different stuff in each aquarium. There we go. Okay, we have now trigger. Oh, battery pack and compass. I don't know if I knew about that one. I could go and pause the experiment, but I kind of like there being so many aquariums in the pool. Just an aquarium in every remaining spot. That sounds like fun. You just had a party last night filled with marine biologists? This feels strangely apt. We better do what he says. He's a whale biologist. Well, there was a dig spot in there. Money. We don't need keys anymore. I think we just buy it out on keys in the salt shaker. On gems. Yep. Peaceful has about 50% aquariums. Oh, that's awesome. What shop do I what room do I want here? What color do I want? Hallways. We don't care about foyer. Maybe Great Hall. Green rooms. Greenhouse. It's on the corner. We could go for greenhouse. can't get morning room. Secret garden is not around there. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. Shops, we could get the Mount Holly gift shop. Let's see what kind of money we get. Read rooms. Archives. Because we've got the file cabinet key. Let's save that for later. Let's see what it's like around this way. I will go and unlock all doors. It's like 6 salt shakers in there. Only one can go. Okay, view active terminals. We want to access the shelter. Shelter is currently offline. No, it's not. I can use the keys to open up the lock boxes. Potentially also the locker room. Radiation monitor. Take the measurement. 21! All doors unlocked. 6 successful triggers is 21. Where did I write that down? You thought it was safe to sleep. You thought wrong. So, Ocean. We have the filing cabinet key. We still have the Blessing of Gardeners. We've got the spare terrace. We've got a shovel. We've got the root cellar. And our experiment is that each time we find trash while digging, add 3 aquarium to today's draft pool. I was debating whether to do that or whether to add a permanent star. I've gone for the aquariums because I suspect that the aquarium's going to be different and I'll get more information from them. I've also just unlocked every door in the house. So it is a bit of a it's a bit of a risk, because if the aquariums are all the same, well, they're all the same. Yeah, and we'll set off radiation. I came down here, so we've also got secret passage available to us. We've got to remember that. I came down here, chose. I had 2 reroll dice at that point. I chose carry out and then purposefully went to the corner to try to pull the lab. I had to reroll once to get it, because more likely to get the lab in the corner due to cutting out everything else in the pool. It does mean I can't get secret garden. That is true. Okay, we have a locked trunk. We don't want that. Bedroom is alright. Hallway. I think we just go hallway. We can get an item in there. We get a locked trunk in there. It's more doors. No aquarium. Just gonna open as we go. So we don't need these for keys. Reroll's good. Money's good. Okay, I've got the car keys, so I would take a garage if it shows up. Hey, look, it's a garage. And we've got access in other doors as well. So we go garage for the trunk of the car, not for the keys. I'm gonna grab the keys. But we've got the car keys, so we do this. That's the second time that I've got the lockpick set after opening all doors with radiation. More aquariums? That's the one. Lucky rabbit's foot and coin purse. It's funny how this is counted as trash. I would like a vault key. Okay, through here. This is... I think this is a re-roll. There's the aquarium. And it's in the direction I wanted as well. Okay. The first of many. What was the thing that... What was the thing that couldn't be spawned? We go in... Yeah, we definitely go in. Okay, so there was the X. I don't see anything special in this one. I could just be completely blind. That's saying which filing cabinet to use. Like these will be referring to specific rooms. Workshops, workshop idea scraps. Ah, there. Okay. I'm going to come down here and try to get in there. I'm going to leave that one open. And potentially over there as well. So let's go check out our foundation. More aquariums. Oh, we could have added 8 more stars. Oh, I really hope I don't regret choosing aquariums. Hey look, an aquarium. We are about to find out. Parlor gives us gems. I don't need the aquarium here. I'm actually going to go parlor here. There will be more aquariums later. Any other free item for me? No, what have we got? 2 of these statements are true. The statement on the blue box is true. So if these 2 are true, then this one is false. The gems are in a box with a true statement. This is false. The gems are in a box with a false statement, which is this box. Boom, boom. Okay, what have we got? Hey, look, an aquarium. I can do the closet off one of our many aquariums. We don't need the key. So we just use one of our many aquariums in the draft pool. How the rooms look. Exactly the same. Dang. Well, let's add more aquariums to our draft pool, shall we? We could have had 39 stars right now. There is precedence in rooms having different... Same rooms having different things in them. With the classroom. Oh well, just fill up with aquariums. With all these extra aquariums, can I empty the reservoir if I get the pool room, if I get the pump room? Aquarium? Oh, no aquarium. Either wine cellar or storeroom here. Or a redraw. Just gonna go wine cellar. We don't need the key. The coins could be good though. There'll be lots of dig points in here. We can add so many more aquariums to our draft pool. Hey, a broken lever. Boom, boom, boom. I'm screenshotting. Okay, I think we're done in here. Carry on. And up. Hey look, an aquarium. Let's add 3 more aquariums to the draft pool, shall we? Why does it have to be exactly the same? Let's go this way. If I get archives, I take it. Let's attach an aquarium to an aquarium. Let's add more aquariums to the draft pool. I want to go do a radiation check after this. Alright, we can do it in your closet. We have vault. We've got to do vault. Hopefully we dig up a vault key somewhere in our many dig spots. I don't have a key for that yet. I will go in and grab the money. Or maybe I find a coin purse first. Ah, it remains open. Nice. It's a one-time grab of the money that's in them as well. Okay, that is good to know. Aquarium editions was whole experiment is also silly. Yep. Yeah, I thought of that as well. I'm not going to grab the money yet. If we grab a coin purse, we're going to get bonkers money, and then maybe we try to go for the Mount Holly gift shop. We should be good in energy today with digging up so many turnips. Okay, I think we go carry art. Oh, aquarium gets us off to the right as well. The carry yard gives us maybe a sled, maybe a Metal detector. We can get one of our mini aquariums out of the pool. I'm gonna go aquarium and try to pull a closet over there. Should we add more aquariums to the draft pool? Why not? Surely one of these at some point is going to be different. Maybe we just don't have enough aquariums. Yeah, they're all connected. Casino. Casino sounds fun. We have the vault. It's still out of order. They took my broken lever off it last time. We're not getting in there yet. Hey, look, another aquarium. We better get archived soon. We'll have to re-roll for it. Oh look, let's add more aquariums to the draft pool. Okay, let's go this way. This will be a good spot for archives. I'm not a fan. Oh, we've got that there that we can go back for. I think we grab empty closet here. Grab our items. Keycard, yay. Carry on. Yeah, I can just carry on. We've got enough gems. Look, an aquarium. Backroom doesn't really matter. Do I redraw here? I do really want archives. I'm going to do a redraw. Coat check, ornate compass. This isn't the run for the ornate compass. This is just a silly run. We grab ornate compass out when we want to get all the classrooms in. This is just a silly run. I don't have any new trophies. I'm fine doing another reroll. Dang it. Wow. We've only got one classroom in the pool. Okay. Another aquarium. I'm going to add the armory to the pool. Re-rolling in the corners, what does that give me? Pump room. I'm going to add the armory to the draft pool. Hey look, more aquariums into the draft pool. Let's go this way. Armory. Music room. Keys. I don't have the opportunity to use any keys. So let's just grab an aquarium. These aren't changing, right? Add some more aquariums to our draft pool. Don't mind if I do. 16 successful triggers. Imagine if we went for stars. Though we wouldn't have all these aquariums if we went for stars. We're going for the curry yards, though. Attic is interesting. maybe we finally get our coin purse. If we get a workshop, we can see what happens with the rabbit's foot and coin purse. Okay, what was there? There was the... I wasn't paying attention. Let me guess, this is an aquarium? No, we haven't drafted it yet. This is... I think this is Simon. This is Herbert. And this is their father. There was a letter in here that I wanted to get this on. I don't think there's anything in here that does. Okay, well, we smash this. Nice, reroll dice. Help us for archives or for armory. Mate, depending what rooms there are, we might be able to go for the armory down there. Automod got something. Oh, let me sort that. I didn't have chat loaded at the time, so I can't get it. Feels like that should do something. Swan. Swan south, which it isn't. Moon north. No. Is that swan or is it a goose? Moon north. Is there a crow in here? There could be a crow in a painting at some point. There was a... I've got a screenshot somewhere that talked about different things in different directions. Was it in the dove coat? I wrote it down in my notes. I took a screenshot of it because I saw it in my screenshot. And that's what caused me to write it down. Can't find it again though. Clock tower. Thank you. The dove coat was lower 8D to warn us. Did I go into the clock tower? Why don't I have a screenshot of it? Ah, there. That one. Don't know if I've saved it, so I'm going to save it now. Oh, I have saved it. Southward I see a fond, ashen like sands of the shore, carried by westerly winds. So sands on the winds, rogue like the moon of the north. Eastward I see a crow, dark at the days coming forth. I think that's a goose, not a swan. But there is a moon. But I don't see any sands or a crow. So I don't think it's here. But that's something we've got to keep in mind. Thank you for the bits. You do know the bird type? Yeah, what type of bird is that? We're looking east at the moment. But if that was south, then that would be east, but the moon is in the north. It is a swan. So the swan would need to be over here. For the moon to be over there. And then it need to be sands and a crow. So it's either... It can't be this room. If it is, it's going to be in a specific orientation on a specific tile. Huh. In order for the crow to be on one of the paintings. Should we go for an aquarium? It at least gets out of a draft pool. I don't know what the doors are like in the armory, so we can't go. Don't think it's worth going for that. I'm surprised I didn't get a coin purse in the attic. Okay, I'm going to need to try to hard force the archive room soon. I think here we go, curry yard. Boudoir could have the coin purse in it. Do we want to do anything with the antechamber today? Carry out will give me a lockbox. Lockbox will give me more dice. Alright. More aquariums. The aquariums are giving me more dig spots. Okay, we're going to go through the aquarium to get into the aquarium. And then from here we go into the aquarium, but we don't go into the aquarium. Instead, we go out through this way. Okay, bedroom gets us around the corner. That is good enough. Antechamber isn't open, no. +2, no coin purse. Be good to get a coin purse, so we'll grab another dice. Greetings from Reddington. I have a feeling there's a safe in here. This is the bedroom from the aquarium. Maybe I need to have a close look at an aquarium to see if there's anything special about a bedroom. get 43 aquariums in the house in one day. That would be something. Okay, archives. The armory. Weapons and armor for sale. New room. New room. It's a black room. We got ourselves the armory. This day is not a bust. The Black Knight. Okay, the armory goes there. Well, it has to because it's the only shop I have left. Mount Holly gift shop. I had souvenir shop for that. The armory. That's missing a U. Mount Holly gift shop doesn't cost a gem. Armory doesn't cost a gem standard, so it's not that rare. Mount Holly gift shop is rare. A stone chamber fitted with ancient weapons and armor from the Second Era. This room appears to predate almost every other room in the house directory and may in fact be an authentic floor plan from one of the lost strongholds over in the Eddies. Black Knight. I didn't have a Black Knight before. I just need to find the Black King now. And then we can play chess with the black pieces. And now this is interesting because you need to play chess once in order to get access to the treasure map. Ah, I hate that bug. Self-igniting torch. Can light candles and ignite fuses instead of a burning glass. Night Shield. Once per day while drafting, you can equip Night Shield to ignore the negative effects of any one red room. Yes. Protect me from archives. This looks like the spot. Time to start digging. Go into this ancient room and immediately dig up the floor. We know of the tomb and the armory that are black prints now. Gems and coins. What are these? I can't purchase a cannonball. Rude. A mace. Morning star. Can knock the locks of chest and trunks. Tomorrow morning gain a star. Anvil. Workshop. Okay. What have I got to light? At the moment, nothing. We want this. And we want to gain a star, and we come back for that if we need to. Tomorrow morning, gain a star. We at least get a star today. Did I just buy it? I'll just buy it so I've got it on me. There's no weak wall in here. Okay. I want to keep the coat check. Oh, here's an interesting thing. Always draw a tunnel while drafting this room. What happens if you tunnel out of the house. Great Hall does let me do antechamber. Yes. Do I want to do antechamber? I can't get to the... I can't get to the north lever at the moment. My no, can I? No, I didn't go into the tomb. The minecart's in the wrong spot. Exactly, Arthur. If I tunnel, I don't. The run's dead basically. This is easy to try another time. What I don't have is an easy way of... what I want is archives. This is something... There is something else that I can do today, and that is archives. So I'm going to go Great Hall. We're going to open up all the doors, and we're going to try to re-roll for archives here. Open, 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 open. We're into the antechamber. Yep, all you need for tunnel is to draw the tunnel. I'm sorry, what are you beeping at me for? Can I undo it? We do have a door on that side. Funnily enough, it is not an aquarium. Yeah, why are you beeping at me? There's a key right there. Okay. I think we try for archives now. Wrong one. Maybe we should have gone over here and tried for a furnace. We have the vault. Okay, what we do is we go Mount Holy Gift Shop now. From the secret passage, we go for green. We grab the greenhouse down here. We open up the antechamber. We come back and then we roll the archives off the antechamber. carry on for now. I have something that generates heat on me. But my accounts would be frozen. Does the shield work on the freezer? I don't think it does. It's a red room. Oh, yeah, it's not a red room. I can use it on the aquarium. It freezes my accounts, which means that I can't do the gift shop today. And if I do this, I wish that I grabbed the money from the vault. It also blocks off the south. Gives me more keys as well. But also new knowledge. I have been in the freezer, but I haven't had a way of melting anything in the freezer. It also means I can't use gems later. Does that matter? Not really. I don't care about filling up the house. Yeah, freezer and heat or gift shop and money. Starting the day tomorrow with 10 gems is not a bad thing. I'm surprised I haven't dug up any more vault keys, honestly. Starting the day with 10 gems tomorrow and 36 money is not a bad thing. I can pull the shrine and just throw all 36 coins in there and see what blessing that gives me. Archives does not cost me gems, so I don't need to use gems for archives. Green rooms cost me no gems, so I can get the greenhouse. That is true, Arthur. This is near the end of the day. We will have opportunity for gift shop later. 10 gems is a good amount of gems to freeze with. Frozen. Alright. Let's get ourselves a key. Oh look, we can get ourselves a gem. Oh no, my accounts are frozen. Alright, let's open this up. Let's get ourselves... What's this? Huh. If you unlock a door with a prism key in a green room, hallway, bedroom, red room, or shop, usual floor plans of that same colour. Cool. Door only in the event of my death. Oh, we've got a new postage stamp. Let's go from here. Screenshot. Save. Simon, I'd wish for you to read this letter upon first arriving at Mount Holly, but I couldn't risk the contents of these pages falling into unsympathetic hands. My personal freezer should prove quite the safe box, as all the staff have for many years respected my wishes that remain shut and untampered. My favourite snacks were also stored here. But in addition to these delicious treats, there's also for last 20 years stored away a cryptic message and ciphered note This nondescript cooler is in fact a dubious frozen postbox of chilled secrets. Have you heard of the Children of Blackwater? I have no idea how forthcoming your father has been about the details surrounding your mother's final chapter, or the role he thinks I played in that end. I've always denied involvement, to him, to the detectives, to the Crown, and now to you as well. But can I honestly say I had nothing to do with her disappearance? And yes, I speak of disappearance, not death. For I too cling to the hope that our fears are unfounded and have occasionally from time to time caught fragments of information that bolster this belief. Okay, that's interesting. Fragments of information that have cost me plenty, but our country is never short of opportunists and blackmailers. X, we know of the blackmailers. Still, as I'm now dead, I don't want this knowledge to be buried with me, even if that means passing the burden of these fragments on to you, even if the information may weigh even heavy on your head than the Crown involved. Unfortunately, this information is a little too precious to entrust entirely to this freezer, as I'm not too confident that the sanctity of my snacks will extend beyond my life. I've always found it best to use multiple baskets when it comes to incriminating eggs, a lesson that I've recently learned again when a member of my staff betrayed my confidence. Interesting, is Robert Nagula part of X, or Robert Nagula passed on the incriminating information? I've placed 8 red envelopes in 8 even more secure locations throughout the estate, and left a hidden message for you among the art that hangs in almost every room in this house. Yep, we know that. This message is the key to unlocking these secrets, but you must be open in your interpretation, as the message itself harbors multiple double meanings and hidden entendres. Something that had occurred to me, but I've never shared on stream, is that the Herbert commissioning the artwork in time for this, which leads me to the safes, especially Dad's letter. Like saying that, like, if Simon, if I find out about the about his involvement, it's gonna tarnish his legacy or whatever it was. But Herbert wants me to find it, and this confirms that he actually wanted me to find it. One final word of guidance: the safe combinations you are seeking will not be found in writing on the estate. So I hope you haven't been wasting too much time jotting down random invoice numbers and dates. Only by deciphering the many meanings of the 44 character message can you hope to unlock its many mysteries. Each their own letters. Herbert S. Sinclair. If we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. I don't need that, but I'm going to save it anyway. Nagula's the current groundskeeper. He is. Ravane, Denny Ravane. He had so many written down dates. Okay, what have we got here? 1011. Can I do anything with these? Upgrade disk, very good. I've got a lab. The network servers. Where's my screenshots? New. The network servers are finally out of cold storage, or at least as many as we could fit into the surrounding walls of the grotto off of the East Drive. The last few days have been very busy, but I'm glad I was able to take a short break from gardening to help Randolph install the network. It was after all the least he could do, since it was I who suggested the final location. We decided that we are going to store the 2 unused servers here at Mount Holly's freezer. They should serve as relixes for replacement should any of the primary consoles fail. Denny Ravane. Admin key. Revad. I have the admin key. Denny Ravane was in charge of Blackbridge. He'd been hiding servers. That's been kept secret from Herbert. Randolph. I don't think we've seen a Randolph before. Okay, this freezer with heat. Good choice. Too bad I can't use the prism key. What else? What else could we draft to finish the day off? Because I can't buy anything in here. 150 money I need. Could I do a workshop? Maybe. If we go this way, what would I workshop? I don't have a coin. I don't have a battery pack. There's nothing worth workshopping. I'm going to go this way. The pool. This counts as 2 bedrooms. You cannot see floor plans or drafting in the dark room. I couldn't get to pump room anyway. Boiler room was going to do anything for me. It doesn't really matter then. I don't want to shield that one. The archive's going to be the last one I do. Locksmith. Don't think Maid's Chambers will give me anything. Let's go for another aquarium. A coin, which I can't add. Should we add some more aquariums? Why not? Oh, I could have had so many stars. Kitchen I can't do. Study is interesting. I don't have your ladyship's chambers. If I wanted to change my chess. No, this is the Black Queen. Thing is, I don't think I have the available room for the Black Queen. Well, it's not 32. I don't have time to sit here and work it out. If we count small gates, 8 dates crack out 8 safes. This is date. That there is date. If we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. And there's many meanings. It's cool how it used the mace instead of the sledgehammer. I don't have time to sit here and think about this today. If we count small gates, so G8 is a white square and there are 32 white squares. So I tried 32 before. 8 dates crack 8 safes. So here is a date, and this date can help us crack that safe. Is it the... like she's got 6. Six crowns on her head. She helps me crack the safe with her gates. Do you need to know chess? How many white squares can she reach? 8. I tried 8. How many squares can she reach? You'd need to know chess for that. 14 to 21. She can reach 21 squares. This date, if we count gates from her, it cracks that safe. Techno was upsetty spaghetti. Technical terms. Any other small white squares around? $44 plus 32 is 76. One's already filled in, so 75. Whee! That's one way to do it. Okay, I'm not going to sit here thinking about this. I need to keep going. Okay. One dice to reroll. What we're going to do is we're going to head down to the secret passage. We are going to secret passage the greenhouse. We are going to use the broken lever on the greenhouse to open up this door from the antechamber. We're going to head back up to the antechamber and try to draft the archives. And we're also going to upgrade our user upgrade disk. Go from the aquarium to the aquarium. Which way to the lab? I think it's this way to the lab. Okay, what are we upgrading? This upgrade just was in the freezer. Whoever written that down. The parlor gets upgraded. Okay. A three gem prize. 2 wind-up keys. So if you're not confident in the logic puzzles, so we're going to rule that out. Funeral parlor. The gem prize is equal to red rooms in your house. If you open an empty box in funeral parlor, lose 30 steps. Wow. Now this is a red room in itself. I am confident to always get this right. So I'm fine with the second one in there. Now I have an empty closet. I think I'm going for funeral parlor. Chapel, empty closet, funeral parlor makes it the same as that, but then you've got dark room, furnace, which I'm actively searching for to go with the boiler room. Gymnasium and weight room archives. Do I care, Lavatory? Do I care about getting gems this way? It's a lot of work just for extra gems there, and honestly, you want the gems early. I think we just go for the 3 gem prize. There are other things that go with read rooms. Mostly with the lab. You get 3 gems for 3 coins for every read room in your house. But no, I think we go for this one. Another way to trigger closet. I don't think that's enough. I think I'm settling on this one. I can take your opinions now. Two wind-up keys would only be useful for the trading post. You think funeral parlor is much more fun? That is true. It is much more fun. I mean, you can draft it early and not do the prize. Come back for it later. Three gem is a smart choice, yeah. I haven't been hurting for gems lately. But that's because of my curry yards. Yeah, that is a fair point, Techno. You know what? I've already gone for empty closet. We have extra red rooms. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go. Speaking of red rooms, let's try to get ourselves a red room. You know what I should have done earlier? I should have come to the secret passage. I should have chosen red. And I should have got the furnace to make archives more likely. But for here, the only way we can get another room to draft is if we get the greenhouse. Okay, just give me the greenhouse here. That is the first time I have seen this. Wild, thank you for the raid. I'm about to be finishing. This is the first time I've seen the same room in the same draft. I don't have alerts set up on this channel. Well, we are after greenhouse, so we need to. Look at this wild. Aquarium. Let's just go aquarium. This could give me... No, we go aquarium. Hopefully we dig up a vault key. This will give us dig spots as well. But we're done with green rooms. Which one? Alright, let's go check radiation. I should have checked it while we were there. We should have the steps for it. Hey, look, a key. Vault key, vault key, vault key. Oh, 3 aquariums have been added to the draft pool. Oh, we could have had 50 stars. I should have done my original plan. It has been fun though. That's not a lot of regret. Let's go check radiation. 20 successful triggers. It wouldn't have been that high if, like, the aquariums made it that high. We've got to be honest. Just checking my steps. Because there's one more thing I can do today. Okay, remote terminal access, view active terminals, shelter. 20 successful experiments gives you $67.2. Oh. I am a little bit annoyed that you don't get extra information from these aquariums. Why have it there as an option? I suppose it lets you really load up on steps if you have a nursery and the sleep mask. Yeah, that's my last thing to do there, Sisyphi. We need another combination of patio, shovel. Honestly, it's not that bad. Oh, you mean admin key in there? We can try the admin key in on one of these terminals next time. The raid did go through wild. Oops, I can't talk in there. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, you don't want to be here for this. Not all is lost though. This admin key does not have permissions for this feature. Key expired. More K. Randolph. Randolph Moore is a lab technician. Three additional delisted admin keys. Personnel access, key expired, key expires. So this is Kimberly Thompson, another lab technician, house manager. Valet, Hartley Ryota. Danny Ravane, three delisted admin keys. Terminal timeout settings. The timeout settings controls how long your computer terminal stays connected to the network without disconnecting it from the server. The default setting immediate requires a new connection each time the user attempts to log into the network. Permanently connected shelter. Electronic mail settings. Inbound outbound connections and electronic mail communications outside of the local network have been temporarily disabled. How do I turn those on? Admin logs. All this looks like stuff to take screenshots of. Yeah, that's all sneaking red. You don't have permission for this, so log on as these people. The last cables have finally been laid and the office terminal has been connected to the central network. Given the ever-changing nature of the rooms of the estate, we chose to install the server outside of the house to maintain connection stability at all times. A small cabin off to the eastern drive was selected for the server site. That was Randolph Moore. All remaining computer terminals on the estate are now connected to the network mainframe, and we will now begin testing remote access capabilities between them. I've also asked the Baron to come up with a name for the network. Okay, so this wasn't kept secret. After some deliberation, our network has been named Blackbridge, a somewhat ominous name for the project given the legend for which the term derives. Though very fitting considering we chose an actual cave to house the mainframe. I only hope that our servers do not suffer the same fate that befell those in the story. Regular maintenance report. This is going forward in time. Fix the connection error that was occurring between office and security terminal. We've also added electronic mail capabilities at each terminal that can be accessed via the network. Recording capabilities of all cameras on the estate have been disabled. Additionally, the existing radio playback functionality of the security terminal has also been removed. Deleted log, deleted log. My screenshots are about to all close because I've got too many snip and sketches open. Just gotta wait until we can get my screenshot functionality back. There we go. Deleted log, deleted log, deleted log, deleted log. As requested yesterday, new admin key created, though the requested name doesn't quite fit with our typical length formatting. Someone with a short name. Effective immediately, all electronic mail capabilities have been restricted and can now only be accessed via the office terminal. All other terminal inboxes have been archived and can only be restored via admin control. We have more emails to read now. Temporary access to the mainframe and Blackbridge Grotto has been restored to perform routine maintenance. Temporary access to the mainframe Blackbridge Grotto has been restored to perform routine maintenance. Update access privileges for the following account types: admin access, full accounts, all features, personal access, access user database, archive access, full access plus access, archived admin logs, and deleted database entries. Okay, we don't have those logins yet. RTA is down while we work on the solution. Reported terminal connection failures. RTA is working again. Terminal connections tested and confirmed functional. To make future testing easier, added ability to access offline terminals through the RTA when Blackbridge is open. Okay, we know about that. Per request, one temporary admin key has been added to the network. Rote R, that's the valet. Admin key deactivated. One new admin key has been added to the network. Thom K, that's Kimberly. It's Kimberly Thompson. Added new data management features of Blackbridge and control updated user database, changing of the guard. In preparation for Simon's arrival, inbound and outbound messages as well as offsite connections from outside the estate have been disabled per instructions by the Baron himself. Cool. Import trophy data. Utilizing the Blackbridge system, you can import trophy data from other save files into the current profile. This is a convenient way to collect trophies in one file that might be impossible to get in a single profile. Okay, cool, interesting. Cool. You can have multiple profiles. Duplicate save data. Oh, fun. Clear save data, create backup, restore from backup. Maybe that's all the same. What didn't I have access to do previously? Oh, interesting. We get dates. Lead left positions for Sinker, set up estate terminals and Blackbridge network. Recent transfer from Sinker. Trust with full admin privileges. House manager. Author of all personnel notes. Temporary administrator. Baron's valet for 20 years, substituting for Mr. Moore until we find a suitable assistant admin. Groundskeeper former. Terminated March 1902 for suspicion of blackmail and not watering the plants. We need to find the three delisted ones. So what names did we have? We've got Christoph, who was a driver. I don't know his last name. Dave from the minecarts. I don't know his last name. I don't actually have any other names to do. I don't know Bridget's last name. Delisted admin keys. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the family tree. Excuse me, where's the family tree, please? There. Felt Clara had one. Maybe Mum had one. That'll be well before great-granddad's time. I'll try it though. Okay. We know Dad's first name. Do you know his last name? Who writes the drafting strategy books? That may be the small gates. Whoever this is. No. Jones. No, Dad doesn't have a key. Robert Bird. Checking all the names I've got for screenshots. Simon P. Jones is my name. Daniel is Dad's name. It's one of Mum's passports. Okay. That's me run out of ideas. Okay. Is that room for a couple of servers from the freezer? These aren't running. Why aren't these running? Need to find more admin names. Alright. Actually, what I should do is write down all the ones I've tried. But not tonight. What am I going to finish with? There's nothing more to do in here. I can't spend any more of my gems or coins. Didn't find any vault keys. I went back to the root cellar and dug everything up in there. So, white trees. White trees, 2 stones. Find among the white trees under 2 stones. You dug up a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add conservatory to your drafting pool? Adjust the rarity of the floor plans in your house. Yes, please. Yes, please. Adjust the rarity of the floor plans in your house. Oh, what a hype way to finish. Finally. And this is why I'm hammering out the running through this, because while the information is somewhere in here, it lets me recognize things like that. I didn't recognize it last time. Did I have a shovel last time? I probably did. Yeah. Oh, I've got to do something with these VODs. I've got to put some sort of videos together. Maybe have to hire someone to make the videos for me, and then like screen channel and play through. That's gold. That's got to be gold. All right, we're done. Good night. He's a swim bird. I roll up my bed each morning and unroll it each night. Yes, occasional pop-ups of screaming as we miss things. Yep. While I was over here, I read the sheet music and skipped over it. Oh, wow. What's a little bit... The love tree got cut down. I think it was Simon and Clara's. The one that had the combination for that. It was in the dark room. Anyway, I gotta go. I gotta go to bed. Imagine having 50 stars. This is fun. Sixty 61 aquariums in the draft pool. How many were left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There were 50 aquariums still in the draft pool. So many of them that we've got multiple aquariums in the same list. Maybe greenhouse can't appear this low. What were the actual options that we had? What's new? What I can take off the list, the armory. I probably can take off music sheets. I'm going to put down as a question. This is something else in there. Candle room with tool. I need the tomb for that. Open safe still there. 8. The chapel. I never actually drafted chapel, did they? Boiler with more rooms, pump room, locker room with keys, vault with vault keys, tomb with tool, smash greenhouse. So it's just the music. Blackbridge. We got more information on Blackbridge, but there's still more to find in Blackbridge. So mainly just the armory we knocked out. The aquarium's coming for revenge. A play would have been to go for furnace here early. Or earlier. Alright, call it a day. Let's go. And we know that the prismatic key exists now. Find more deactivated keys. Yep, that will be under Blackbridge. Archaeological shopping centre. 50 excavated dig spots. 15 shop rooms. Because of all the aquariums. One new room. That's the armory. Alright. This is fun. Terrapin, thank you for gifting 3 subs. What does Blade Human have? Blade has the gift sub cannon. What does Blade Human have? We'll have to work that out. Congrats Techno, Written and Sleepy for getting hit with those gift subs. Terrapin, thank you for gifting those subs. That brings us up to... That's a sub goal done. Congrats on the Aqualogical Fishing Centre. Thank you. Thank you. All right, bedtime. Let's go raid someone. I don't want to raid. We can raid. So we've got Remy and Dan ZD. I've raided both of them reasonably recently. We could raid Renisaurus, the captain from the Stardew Valley Twitch Rivals. Maybe it's Tally Plays. I think she's doing a modded 999 Stardew playthrough. Today she's playing Cafe Owner Simulator. Gift sub paper airplanes, very human. Or any... I've got someone who follows playing Mountain Blade. Kate on Mars is playing Mountain Blade 2. Mount and Blade 2. I don't know. Who do we want? to Amy. He knows what blueprints is. Danzy's a smaller streamer. Let's give her some more views. Alright. No worries, Arcava. Highly unlikely that I'm on tomorrow. Never say never, but highly unlikely that I'm on tomorrow. So we go for Monday. Monday night I'll do this. We'll decide from then whether I continue blueprints on Blade. I kind of need to get on to the other goals that we had. And I do want to get the Community Centre Challenge going. So it's potentially, after Monday, potentially, this is just a Blade Human game. But we'll find it. Anyway, thanks for everyone. Thanks everyone here. Thanks for the follows, for the raids, for the bits, for the gift subs. Enjoy. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it is, wherever you are. We will see you Monday. Good night.